When I was 13, my cousins and I spent the summer at our grandparents' lake house in Michigan. It was a quiet, wooded place surrounded by trees with the nearest neighbor about a mile down the road. One rainy afternoon, we were stuck inside, bored out of our minds. My cousin Ryan suggested we play hide and seek in the dark. We turned off all the lights and split up. I ran upstairs and hid in the back of the walk-in closet in my grandparents' guest room. It smelled like old cedar and mothballs. I tucked myself behind a row of winter coats and waited. Minutes passed. I could hear giggles, the creaking of the floorboards, occasional footsteps, but no one came upstairs. Eventually, everything got quiet. Really quiet. I stayed still, expecting someone to burst in yelling, "Found you." But nothing happened. I started counting in my head. 5 minutes, then 10. Still nothing. I finally crawled out and went downstairs. The lights were back on. Ryan and my other cousin Ellie were sitting on the couch watching TV. I laughed and said, "Wow, you guys gave up that fast." Ryan looked at me confused. "We stopped playing like 20 minutes ago." Ellie found me first, and then we started watching cartoons. I felt a cold drop in my stomach. "What?" I heard someone walking around upstairs. Ryan shrugged. We never came back up. Then Ellie spoke up. "I thought I saw someone standing at the top of the stairs a little while ago." "I thought it was you." We all looked at each other silently. I ran back upstairs, checked every room, every closet, under every bed. No one. But when I opened the guest room closet again, I noticed something I hadn't before. One of the winter coats was turned inside out. A gray one that wasn't there when I first hid. And it wasn't even cold outside. When I was 11, my older brother used to babysit me and a few neighborhood kids during the summer. We'd play games in our backyard to kill time, tag, kickball, whatever. One day, he suggested we play hide and seek, but with a twist. "You can hide inside or outside," he said. "But once you're hidden, no peeking." I was the seeker first. Everyone ran off while I counted to 60 under the deck. When I finished, I started looking. I found 2 of the kids pretty quick, one behind the trash cans, the other under the table on the porch. But then it got weird. I kept hearing soft footsteps behind me, like someone was shadowing me. Every time I turned, no one was there. I asked my brother if he was trying to scare me, but he was inside, helping our neighbor's kid tie his shoes. Eventually, I noticed our shed door was cracked open. That shed creeped me out. It was old, filled with rusty tools and spiderwebs. But I figured maybe someone was brave enough to hide there. I stepped inside and froze. Someone was standing in the back corner. Just standing. Perfectly still. I squinted. "Danny?" I whispered. No response. Then the figure slowly leaned to the left, just enough for the light from the door to catch his face. It wasn't any of the kids. It was a man. Pale. Dirty. His eyes wide like he was waiting for something. His mouth was slightly open, like he'd just been caught mid-breath. I backed out without saying a word and ran to the house. My brother called the police. They searched the shed, but it was empty. They found signs someone had been sleeping in the attic space above, old food wrappers, a blanket, and a pair of shoes. The officers said he might have been living in there for weeks. We never played hide and seek again. The next time someone asks you to play hide and seek, maybe just say no, because you never really know who or what is waiting to be found.